Okay, so try to make this pretty quick. A lot of you have been asking about how I do a 360-degree base on the van, the Ride the Lightning, because it's a 2x2, or it's an L for you weird people that actually build in right here. Weirdos. Anyway, if you're super sweaty, typically you're gonna build based upon the element that flashes on the screen. For those of you that don't pay attention, because it's very short and sweet and there's no log for some weird reason. Usually when you put blue glow in to the van, it'll pop up on the screen and tell you what the element of the husks is going to be for that wave. Now, a lot of times it changes. So if you prepare like all metal to fight water, you might get nature the second time. So you could play that way. We stopped caring a long time ago about the elements. But so I typically, I'll just run up a 2x2 metal. And then, just like with the balloon missions, retrieve the data. And put the slants up to prevent charging. And then same thing with the, I mean, this is little, when it's all said and done, is a little overkill anymore in the game. But back in the day, this was pretty good, pretty decent. Now it's a little overkill. And then I just posted a video showing how traps work through slants currently. So that has changed our Ride the Lightning build quite a bit. And there's also a risky layout that I do also now that I don't recommend for people that play with randoms. But I'll show you that. It's a lot less on resources. And then in a scenario like this, there is a ramp over here. So you would just slap this here and you'd slap another angle piece. You can put stuff in the corners if you really want to. If you don't put stuff on the corners here and you are running a player, like a constructor with the base ability, these walls will not get touched. So you need to have a floor piece here. I'll typically just do wood. And then even out here I might do wood. It really doesn't matter. I just mix up the materials on these walls here just in case something gets through due to the element being stronger. Now this is a scenario where this build wouldn't work 100% because obviously the game usually never gives you a full layout for the perfect build, so you always have to adapt. So right here you could run, as they're coming up, you could run wall pushers to knock them off and keep them coming and just delay the crap out of this ramp. If they even come up from down here, you could remove this wall here if you wanted to and just have them come up. They're going to end up coming here and getting knocked off. They're going to end up coming over here, getting knocked back. One of the things that we always put on this build, just like in the retrieve the data, we put the floor launchers. So you do that. I might as well build the whole thing for you guys. Then you upgrade accordingly, depending on your mood. If you feel like you're going to need to upgrade your walls and stuff. I'll skip through this crap. Okay, so what we used to do, just gonna get patrols like crazy this whole time. We put a ceiling here, and then you guys can be scared and nervous all you want. This is always wood. It will never break. It will never go down. I promise. I promise. And this next layer, I do metal, because this is gonna be your lobber protection. So you want it to have the biggest health pools. Because truth be told, if you're still looking at old Reddit posts, a lot of people thought lobbers were nature damage, because back in the day, nature husks were not yellow, they were purple. So they would never use metal roofs. But that's not true. Not even paying attention. Not even paying attention. And then I basically level these up to level 3. And then just for added double wrapping protection, I will put these up as 2 and level these up as level 3 as well. Something to note, a lot of people don't understand how lobbers work, especially as of lately. They've kind of changed unofficially. But they go for you. They go for your target, for you before they go for the objective. Okay? And what that means is if you're standing up here, because a lot of us would stay up here and snipe lobbers, but the lobbers would then go for us. And so this would take a ton of damage while you're getting shot at by like 15 lobbers if you get a lobber wave. And then so we would stay up there, but now we don't. We level all that up and we leave it alone. You can come down here. A lot of people will just open this up. Yep. I can walk through walls apparently. Okay, so you can make a door, you can make a window, you can actually access the tray through the window. Currently, right now in patch 4.4, you can put wall darts on these, and they will shoot through the diagonals. But that's not always going to be the case. It was never the case up until like 2 months ago. So there's that. If you end up putting wall pushers also on here, or if you put anything on these walls just for protection, you will not be able to put the window or a door in. So the other way to get in, and also for a constructor, we always just put a hole in that corner, and then I slap a stair of some sort here. We put floor here, and then the base can go here. If you have a constructor that puts a base up here, feel free to laugh at him because he's covering less area. He doesn't know how his base works. Bases should always be on ground level where all the husks are going to be, so it covers all the area as far as possible because it's a sphere. So we put the base down here. If we're using a constructor, we got our stairs to come out. You could always have a window if you wanted to. And then you put your darts in the corners. Just like always, the darts will reach all the way out to here from there. So if they're standing here, they'll get hit by that dart. They'll get hit by that dart. They'll get hit by darts here if you put darts here. You can put dinos here. You can put whatever you want. Lights for delay. But ideally, you're going to put darts in all 3 of these spots. Wish patrol wards were actually worthwhile. Okay, anyways. So you can put gas here if you want. You can put wooden floor spikes. You can put retractables. This is up to whatever you want, man. You don't even have to do traps. We kind of stopped because the game is too easy anymore. But we used to trap the crap out of all of this, and we would just stay inside like we do with the radar mission. You can come over here. You can shoot. You can shoot. You've got line of sight. You've got plenty of walls to duck behind. You can come up here and get on top. Up here is a great vantage point for those of you that are using turrets. You can throw your turrets up. It'll cover everything. Run across here. If you need to get up and repair, you can jump back up, cross over. Same exact idea. It's killer. Smashers can't charge through angles. Solid design. Solid design. Now, currently, with how strong we've become with the perk recombobulator and the game just getting easier and easier, and with certain traps going through angled pieces, I'm going to fast forward a bit and show you the current build that we're doing. Okay, we're back. So this is what we've been doing for, God, about a month now. And it was funny how it started. So I took off that added room here, the 2 floors, the 2 walls, and the 2 ceilings, right? So we had the 2 walls, we had the 2 floors, which caused them to walk in the sides and the sides, and you had protection and all this damage on the inside. God, they are coming. No, maybe not. Nope, they are. Okay, they're walking by. So right now, darts can go through angled pieces, even stairs. If you use stairs, you're disgusting. Anyways, inside joke. So darts go through, okay? So we use the wall launcher or the floor launchers to bounce them back out as a delay mechanism. They come in, they delay. If you've got a constructor, hopefully it's got auto heal on, or you guys have to manually heal. Oh my God, people still to this day forget to heal. So you heal your walls. And then you just run around. You can peek in and out of your corners. You can put darts on here if you want. You don't have to. Again, the game's a little easy anymore for running a bunch of traps. Same design up top. except we took down all of the wood. So that first layer of wood to prove a point. I wanted to see if this was viable, right? And so I left I mean, you could make this a full wall if you wanted to. I just need to connect to the top. But I leave it open for just visual scare tactics because people freak out, and it's good on the stream to explain because people are like, what are you doing? Then I can explain it. So I just leave the 2 stilts. You can make whatever you want. You could make it, God, you could do this if you wanted. It doesn't even matter. Just, you have to connect the ceiling. Ceiling's good. Takes a few hits. The lobbers do not particularly come in and go through and aim for missing these holes and aim for the van. If you feel like you're going to need more damage than just these, and you can run zappers currently to go through angled pieces. So we will run on harder, higher level missions, we'll run darts and zappers, floor launcher. And then we might put darts in the corners. To get up, we'll run, if we do the full ceiling, you're not going to be able to walk up, so you have to put a launcher somewhere to get up on top. You could run a sweaty staircase. For those of you that don't know what a sweaty staircase is, a triangle, right? Husks can't walk up this, but the players can. It's called a sweaty staircase. You can upgrade all this for your own self-concern. You can make full walls. You can do this. Now this build right here is a little less resource heavy. We usually leave these walls level 1 also, or level 2. We only really make these level 3. We don't level this up. Again, you've got your stairs to go down. How the game works now with lobbers, because the only thing here that you guys are freaking out at by looking at me right now and watching this and be like, what is lobbers? Okay, you're not always going to get lobbers, and if you do, it's usually on wave 2, and it's either a lot or it's a little. But if you're playing with 4 players, again, this is not necessarily a design that I would recommend doing with pugs, random players. So if I'm standing right here and there's lobbers out here, let's say there's 10 lobbers, they are not going to go for the objective. They are going to go for me and whatever I'm standing on. So on that note, I'm going to fast forward just a second. It's funny because we'll have a bunch of players. We'll have lobbers out here, okay? And we'll have a bunch of players on the north side over here. And then we'll realize that we're taking damage on the van. So people will run back and they'll come in here and see that this wall's gone, these slants are gone, and all these lobbers are lobbing lobs in, okay? So now that you're down here trying to throw up new walls and repair and throw up new walls, they are now targeting you, and the AoE is breaking all of your walls faster than you can put them up. So then your base is the van's taking damage, you're losing your walls, and you're just sitting here directing fire. You have to literally come out and kill them, have somebody claim they're going to go kill lobbers, or have everybody kill the lobbers, and then somebody can come down and build. But if you're the only one that comes over and you try to build, the lobbers are just going to, it's just endless battle. So the idea on how lobbers work now is what a lot of us do is the spawns come in usually 2 sides, and then they rotate, okay? I've seen sometimes where it spawns in lots of little small clusters, but usually it's 2 main directions. And so we'll have 2 guys cover 1 side. We either hang out up here, we hang out down in here, or we're literally just running around out here with a wall or 2. And then whatever, like, little guys that get by, we let them come in here and they die. Doesn't matter. But we'll stay out, and then we have 2 or 3 groups focus on where the spawns are. That way, if a lobber spawns out here, it's going to be focusing on my area here and not the objective. And for the most part, there are situations where they will get lobbers that come in and hit the van. You'll lose a little bit of damage. I've never had enough to kill the van or lose metal points. But usually, if they are going to go, they will actually lob and hit the ceiling. So this is the current build that we've been using. This is not my recommended Ride the Lightning build, but this is what I've been using with just about every random player from my stream. I play with randoms and viewers in and out every day. We've never failed with this. We've had situations where, like I said, people come down and try to put up walls, and then I laugh. Yep. So that's it. That's it. That's the Ride the Lightning. The 2 different variants. There's a handful of other things that we do with them, but these are the 2 main. The first one that had the roofs that came out with the walls. You trap it up however you want. You don't have to. You can leave it naked. This gives you that protection and the funnels. Okay? This is good. Lobbers will hit these ceilings. You've got ways to get up and get around. You can drop teddies on here. Oh, fun trick. Check this out. None of you guys use these. I know you don't because somebody told you they're bad. They stick on walls! They're awesome. Anyways. Good stuff. Good stuff. Solid build. Solid build. If you like the 360 style that I do with the retrieve the datas, this is how we do it with Ride the Lightning.
Get built, son.
Yeah. So, for those of you who have been asking for the Ride the Lightning design video, well, there you go. You got not one, but two different styles. I do want to point out that a buddy of mine who has been way MIA for a long time now was the one who suggested using slants inside the 360 design for this build. If you go back and watch my low levels versus level 100 Ride the Lightning gameplay from months ago, you'll see the straight up OG Ride the Lightning build that we used to use forever, and then it changed. But Mr. 14 Cent, aka Limp Rhyme, was the one who officially started the slant trend in this build. So one last piece of business before I leave you to it. For those of you that still have not come over to Twitch to check out the live stream, you need to get on that. The PvE community and myself just wrapped up a charity event where we raised over $14,000 for St. Jude. I had to wax my armpit. I did the cinnamon challenge, backflips, pull-ups, shots of hot sauce and pickle juice. We do lots of fun things in stream, have solid discussions and debates about anything from real life stuff to game issues to Reddit BS. So if you're bored in the late nights, feel free to swing by the channel over at twitch.tv/SlyGumbi between the hours of 8 p.m.-ish to 2 a.m.-ish Pacific Standard Time. That's West Coast United States. And with that, I'm out. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye now.